Hey guys, Sandeep here. Welcome to my channel Learn Tech. Today, I will be discussing about chatbots. This technology is there from long time and it is still evolving. But nowadays, we have seen that it has been implemented in a lot of day-to-day operations. Like it has been used by different banks, by different hotels, or by some other companies. So where basically it helps the end user to have a streamlined process for the operations or for the services which are being offered to the end user. So what I will discuss here today is about an application called DialogFlow. It was initially an separate entity, but then it got acquired by Google. Now it's part of the Google suite of services or Google applications. Now how we will start with this. First of all, let me give you a basic understanding of what are chatbots. So chatbots are nothing like they are like robots which are basically taught, which are trained to help you to do routine operations. For example, I'll take an example of doing a booking at a hotel, like a hotel reservation. So it's a day-to-day activities at particular hotel. So this operation is like every time a user will come, he will ask for certain things, he will book a room, and he will get the room booked. So this operation can be automated through our bots. So we will have a look at this particular thing in the end. But initially, I'll explain you what exactly this dialog flow is and how we basically build the bots using Dialogflow. So you can see if you have to create an account in Dialogflow, it is simple. You just can use your Google account to log into the Dialogflow, and you will be presented with this screen. Now, for any chatbot to start with, there are two things which are quite basic, and it is across platforms, whether it's a chatbot from Google or any other third party vendor or any other company like IBM. So this basically two things are common, like intents and entities. So intent is initially what exactly intent it with its meaning itself, it says what is our intention. So this intent helps us to understand the intentions from the user. So for example, when user comes to our application or our port, so he will basically do something, he'll ask us something, he will basically request us something. So this is the place where we can grab the user intent. So I have taken an example here. Let's suppose this is for a particular hotel where we have to do a hotel booking. So I have built here some intents. This is basically an pre-built bot from Google. I have just modified it so that for just for the understanding. So here I would basically what we do, we have to define the expressions what a user would type. Let's suppose for a hotel booking, what user will say. So I want, let me just add it here. I want to book a hotel, then it'll get added here. So similarly, we have to understand different meanings of like we have to understand by people here we are interacting with human beings, so there will be always a difference between what one person types than the other one. So we have to basically capture the most of the intentions from the user. So then after this intentions, we have to define it initially. Later I will explain you that how it is basically added in case through the trainings to a particular bot. So this is how we will add it. Like these are some of the scenarios which we have captured here. So now then the second part here in the intent is action and parameters. So action and parameters here basically means that, let's suppose a user wants to book a room, and to book a room in a particular hotel, you need to ask some information from a user. Let's suppose what type of room he needs, what are the facilities he's expecting, how many people will be checking in, the date for checking in. So this is the place where you can basically define the that section. So here there are some predefined values, but you can basically define your own entities. So we will have a look at the entities also. So entity basically is a group of or a list of similar items. For example, let's take an example of this venue title. So if I go here in the entities, or let me save this first. If I go here in the entity, so if you are familiar with the programming language, it's like a variable which we have defined with certain list of values or a bucket of values. What it helps us, when it helps us to identify an user's intent and to give him some or to reply to him with personalized messages rather than sending him some vague replies. So for example, this type, let me open this. So here I have added like, if somebody, I have created an entity called venue accommodation type. So it can apartment, cottage. So these are all similar things, like which is a synonyms with the accommodation. So like hostel, hotel, motel, resort, ski resorts. Similarly, we can define different entities here, and then later we can use them in our in our bot. How we will use them, I will help you with that. I will show you that. So let's go back to the intent again. So okay, hotel book, I have defined this intent here. So now the expressions initially I have edited here. Then these are the parameters. So the parameters we have defined here, and these are the parameters which we will be asking to the end user. And I have basically identified few of them just for this example. So you can build it with your own way. You can play with it and add a new parameter from here. If you click this new parameter, you can put a different entity here, and then, or you can put a name to it, and then you can define your let's suppose your parameters here. So currently we have defined the parameters here. Now what I will do, so okay, once this parameter is defined, suppose initially user has come here, we have taken some request, we will ask him some questions, he will reply to that. We will also store this information in these parameters. How, I will show you. Then we as a response will send confirmation to user that whatever response we have basically captured after user has provided us the information, we'll respond it back. Suppose this example is related to a booking of a room in a hotel. So now how we will do it here? So we have defined intents, we have defined action parameters. Just a minute, let me go here. We have defined entities. Now let me go back to the integration section. Now how we will test this? So to test this, we have got this number of adapters or integrators, but we will initially, here there are multiple integration adapters with which we can integrate this Dialogflow. You can see we have Messenger, we have Telegram, we have Line, there's a workplace from Facebook, we have this dialog messenger. This is basically the internal app, and then web demo also we can have, and then there are some open source also applications with which we can integrate this. I will take an example with Telegram. I will show you how we can integrate this with Telegram and how we can basically run this bot through Telegram. So first of all, let me go to this web demo. I will open it here. Okay, now to test this bot, let me just start by typing something. Okay, so hey there. So I will type something. I want to book a room. So now this question, what is the venue type? It has come from here, from the entities. Let me close this. So whatever entity I had defined it here, and then that particular entity I have used it here in the question. So now we can see here it is asking me what is the venue type. Okay, so venue type I have this. This is a prompt which I had defined. So it is asking the user what is the venue type. Once user enters a value, it gets stored in this venue type variable, which I can use later, that we will show. So let me type hotel. Please provide the hotel name. Okay, I will provide the hotel name. Let's suppose I have a hotel name. Okay, so please provide the check-in date. Let me say 10th of September. How many adults it's asking for? Let me say 2. How many children? Let me say 1. Okay, what room facility? Suppose I need a TV in my room. Okay, so your booking is confirmed with following details. Hotel name is hotel, venue type is uh, hotel, check-in date. Okay, there is some with issue with the check-in date is this particular date, which is 9th of September. Okay, so now this is how it is. Okay, yes. So okay, yeah, venue type is hotel, check-in date is this, and you get a confirmation. So this is how actually it works. Here, we haven't interacted with a human being. It is just the bot which has given us a confirmation on this. Now we will see how we can integrate this with a or a application. Like we can use it. How is we can use it in our with a live example of integrating this particular application with uh, you know uh, uh, with the Telegram. Sorry. So we will have, so now to integrate this with Telegram, you click here. So Google has given you instructions here. Okay, so what you need to do here, you need to first of all go to your Telegram account. Let me show go you here. So in Telegram account, if you search with called bot father, so this is the bot father agent. What? Okay, so you have to go to the bot father and say hello. So it will give you the to create a new bot, or it will give you different options. So you have to select it. Let's suppose we have to create a new bot. We will say new bot. Oh, I think there is something, or we can directly click on this. Okay, so it's saying already the new bot. Here we are going to call it. Please choose a name for a bot. Let's say I will say hotel book underscore bot. So I need to get a username for the bot. So I will again say hotel book underscore bot. Okay, this username is already taken. I will say hotel book. Let's suppose 123 underscore bot. Okay, now it has created this bot, and it has given you this access, which is this token ID. So what you need to do, you need to take this token ID, just copy it from here, and you have to go to your DialogFlow account and you have to paste it here, and then that's it. So currently I have already created it, so I will show you how it works from here. Now once you have put the login ID here, sorry, once you have put the token ID here, then it gets integrated with your bot. Now I will go to my Telegram. I have already created this bot, so let me delete my messages here. Okay, sorry, I will again add it. It is okay. This is my bot. I will again say hello. Okay, so it has given me. Now I want to do a booking of my. Suppose I want to book a room for myself. So this is I'm doing it from Telegram. So I will say I want to book a room. So what is the venue type? It's a motel. Please provide your hotel name. Okay, it's Ace Hotel. Date is 20th October. So there are two adults, one children. So I need a TV in a room. So now we'll see your booking is confirmed with following details. So this is how it is integrated with Telegram. So similarly, you can integrate this dialog flow with your own application. It can be a applications from the list like Messenger, Telegram, Line, or any other application, and also you can integrate it with your own application, custom application. So for that also they have given a link. If you want to use it, so you can use it here. It's They have given this script. If you put the script in your website, there also you will be able to use it. This is very simple way of building a robot or an Autobot. You can play with it, and you can also you make use of this bot for a real life scenarios or real life use cases. Now suppose once you are basically the user starts interacting with the bot, so there are cases where he's typing some intents which you do not understand. So then that portion is basically taken here. So here it shows you the conversation of all the whatever is happening with your bot. It shows all the conversation. In case there are certain in case there are scenarios where your bot was not able to respond, so you can basically train the bot from here. So you can, let's suppose user has said something which you do not know. So if you click on assign, then you can, from here you can mention the intent, which intent you wanted to reply back, or you want to create a new intent for that particular case. So in this way you will be training your bot, and then your bot will start responding to the user with the personalized messages, and also help them in doing the work you want your bot to do. So this is how actually it works. Thank you. Thanks for your time.